everybody, it's Rich Tola and welcome to another episode of Stay Zen. Today I'm going to take you inside for my top 5 household item exercises. So why don't we get started, because we're going to get started with one of my favorite exercises, which is working on your posture. And we're going to do that with a cutting board. You can have a cutting board of a large size, maybe a smaller cutting board, or a book, or a couple of books will do. Because posture, posture is everything. It's great for your breathing, the spine, everything starts with posture. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our feet hip distance apart, right? You're going to relax through the butt. Don't lock the knees. So to sink in, now you're going to hold on to the sides of the board, relax your shoulders up against your body, and then relax. And then think about pulling the board into the core, because you are going to engage your core at all times. You can walk and just practice your posture while you practice walking. You don't have a board this size. You can also make this little board. This is a smaller board right here. We're going to add some weight to it. So what you can do is maybe have a coffee can or a big chocolate can here. And then you're going to just like as if you're holding a tray here, right? You're going to hold, you're going to work on your posture. Let's work our shoulders. So you're going to come into that sort of seated chair pose. So you're not leaning forward. You don't want to have the weight over in front of you forward. So you can take that cutting board and use your hands like a ledge. So you're not gripping. You're using it like a ledge, right? Softening. You're going to go from your waist up to your shoulders. And if you wanted to add some weight, you can add a book to this or just use books. Nothing's really moving much other than you're hinging the arms, right? You're going from waist to your shoulders. For our second household item, let's go into the closet. So let's see what we got. We'll grab ourselves a broom, okay? And if you don't have a broom, a mop will do, right? A mop handle, because what we're looking for is a long rod. Something like a shower curtain rod will do. For our first broom exercise, we're going to work our shoulders and our side body, and we're going to work posture again. Kind of want to be back on your heels a little bit here. Take your grip as far out as you can. It's good to start really wide. We're going to go overhead, straight overhead, and then you're going to bring that bar back as far as you can behind you, and it should be able to go all the way down. If you have a sticking point, that's okay. Try to breathe through it, coming back up. From the side, feet hip distance, sink into it. You're going to come up, take a little soft breath there, and then all the way back behind you. To add to this, we're going to do a side body stretch. You can move your hands in a little. You're going straight up. Don't lock through the knees. Sink into it. Just going to tip over like there's a high fence here. You're going to tip over and you're really stretching through the side body. I like to go with a wider grip. You can go a little closer, a little more challenging here. And then softly release. For our second broom exercise, let's go back into the closet and get ourselves some extra weight with some laundry detergent or bleach. So let's take a look. What you want to think about doing is you want to thread the broom through the detergent and then find that median point, that balancing point. Okay, now again, you do not have to use the extra weight, but if you do, you want to find that balancing point and keep it level. So all you're doing is you're curling, right? See how my elbows are attached to the torso? Keep that posture, curls. Do as many as you can and do numerous sets. For number 3, let's go into the garage for a bucket or a can of paint. We're going to work our biceps, our triceps, and our core and abs today with this. Good. So for biceps, it's pretty easy. You're going to spread your knees, right? You're going to rest. I like to kind of position my left hand. We're doing the right side. Position your left hand so you can plug your elbow right into a little groove there. And you're just going to do some curls. See how you're not moving much here. It's a curl, it's an isolation exercise. For your core and abs, you're going to go feet hip distance, hand on your side, and you're just going to what I call these windshield wipers, right? Side to sides. If you do not have a can of paint, you can go to, if you have maybe some antifreeze, a bucket of this size works well. With this one, you don't have to grip with this. See how I'm keeping the wrist from bending? And then finally, for those of you who need a little extra weight, you can go with a big bucket, especially for your side to sides. You could fill this up with water or liquid, right? And then you can work on your side to sides. You want to move into triceps, come into your stance, feet hip distance apart. You can do 2 hands here. So again, find what's right for you, right? Try not to go too heavy with the weight. If you're using a bucket like this, right, you just need a little bit of water, not too heavy. For number 4, we're going to use a chair or a bench. You can also use a couch or a sofa, but it's best to go with a chair or a bench. And we're going to work your chest, your triceps, and your abs. So I love to work with the chest. So let's get started with chest. Coming right into it, right, you're just using a bench press here. So you're going to position yourself like you're in plank pose, and you're just going straight down. You can go wider, now fly the elbows out. Good, or you could bring it all the way in and go close grip. For triceps, you're going to use the chair. You're going to position it so that you're pressing down without breaking the wrists here. So your feet and your knees at right angles. You're going to prop yourself off the chair. Right, now see how you're going to relax into it? I'm not using my fingertips here, and you're just going to like slide down like you're sliding down a wall. Right into your abs. So abs sitting on the chair or sitting on the bench. Either way it's going to work. Sit upright, create right angles, tapping the heel. Right, just tapping the heel, pulling through the core. Good, a little more, you can bicycle. And you notice how I'm doing one leg at a time here. Last but not least is number 5, the stairs. Very short exercise to fire up your legs, right? We're going to work the whole body in here, and we're going to work our calves. I'm going to hold on with my left hand. My left leg is up on the top step. Right leg is 2 steps down. I like to keep my hand like a fist. And then I'm going to reach up, and I'm going to try to grab or reach for the sky. And use that left hand to guide you. And then bring it back down, controlled motions, but I'm really using that left leg. So coming into your calves, you're going to come onto one step, and you're going to come onto your toes like the balls of your feet, and you're going to sink down. And all you're doing is you're coming up as high as you can come up onto those tippy toes, and then slowly stretching all the way down. So there you have it, guys. My top 5 household item exercises. And remember, you can improvise. You do not have to have all of these items in your home, but you definitely should be able to find something similar to it and work out with it. So you checked out my pad, so let's do it in your home, right? Get your workout in, and we'll see you next time. And until then, stay zen.